Hello, welcome to my radio and television station, and I'm Kautri. Here comes the local news. On September 27th, Deputy Prime Minister Vũ Đam chaired a national online conference to assess the implementation of policies to prevent and control the COVID-19 epidemic, according to Resolution Number 30, 2021 of the National Assembly. Speaking at the conference, Deputy Prime Minister Vũ Đam emphasized that over the past time, in the face of complicated nature of pandemic, the whole domestic political system has participated fiercely fighting the epidemic as against enemy. Resolution number 30, 2021 was born, and then other resolutions up to Resolution number 128 on safe and flexible adaptation to effectively control the COVID-19 epidemic, creating a timely legal basis for the government, the National Steering Committee, the Prime Minister to proactively make creative, flexible, and speedy decisions on directing and leading epidemic prevention and control, effectively implementing anti-epidemic measures at high level, while ensuring people's psychological stability. However, the resolution has a deadline of December 31st, 2022. Therefore, Deputy Prime Minister requested the Ministry of Health to synthesize the opinions of ministry, branches, and localities to complete the report on assessment of implementation of Resolution Number 30 received and propose to extend time to extend the validity of registration certificate for tour circulation. On September 27th, the Religious Affairs Committee of my province held a meeting of religious organizations in the province in 2022. At the meeting, representatives of Vietnam Finland Front Committee of the province informed representatives of religious organizations about the socio-economic situation, national defense, and security in the province in the 8 months of 2022, which were relatively favorable and achieved many positive results. Cross-domestic product (GRB) increased by more than 7.06% over the same period in 2021. 1% of enterprises recover and stabilize production. Total state purchase revenue is nearly 44,600 billion Vietnam dong, reaching 81%. This result has the active contribution of religious organizations. At a meeting, provincial departments listened and explained the opinions of Catholic dignitaries and religious orders in the province related to the situation of COVID-19 prevention and control, the field of land and environmental pollution, the field of education and citizen identification, contents related to law on belief and religion, and religious activities. According to a land use plan approved for the government, Đồng Nai is allowed to change the purpose of using rice land of nearly 5.1 thousand hectares to non-agricultural land to implement works and projects in the fields of social economy, defense, and security. In order to reduce administrative procedures in the process of processing land losses, including land acquisition, land allocation, and land use purpose change, and create conditions for localities in implementing works and projects, Đồng Nai proposed the government to authorize the province to decide to change the purpose of using special use forest land, protected forest land under 50 hectares, production forest land under 1,000 hectares, rice land with a scale of less than 200 hectares having in accordance with national allocated land use targets. Đồng Nai will ensure targets according to a provincial land use plan approved for the government. In case of change in targets arising from works or projects compared to allocation targets and land use plan approved for the government, Đồng Nai will establish procedures for consulting the Prime Minister. According to FA News Agency, on September 27th, officials in 3 regions under Russian control in Ukraine unanimously declared a victory in the referendum on annexation to Russia. According to electoral authority in the Zaporizhia region of southern Ukraine, after tallying all the votes, the result shows that 93.11% of voters chose to merge with Russia. However, the agency insists these are only preliminary results. In Kherson, southern Ukraine, are forfeit enough that 87.05% of voters chose to join Russia after completing a full tally of votes. Russian news agency quoted authority in Lugansk region and said that 98.42% of voters supported annexation. Meanwhile, according to Guardian Indonesia, the approval rating was 98.45%. The referendum was held for 5 days from September 23rd in 4 regions of Donetsk, Lugansk, Zaporizhzhia, and Kherson, which account for about 15% of Ukraine. On September 27, the King of Saudi Arabia issued a royal decree on cabinet reshuffle. According to it, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman was appointed Prime Minister and Prince Khalid bin Salman was appointed the country's defense ministers. Saudi Arabia SBA news agency said that by royal decree, King Salman will still chair cabinet meetings he attended. Salman was crowned King of Saudi Arabia in 2015 after more than 2.5 years as Crown Prince in the world's top oil exporter. Prior to his appointment as Prime Minister, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman served as Defense Minister. Prince Khalid bin Salman, Prince Mohammed's younger brother, served as Deputy Defense Minister before being appointed head. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.